Yeah. Finish that. Y'all ready?
Welcome to the battle zone. Go hard or go home. Fight for the title, the king of the throne. To the battle zone. Go hard or go home. Give me a beat and turn the mic on. To the battle zone. Go hard or go home. Fight for the title, the king of the throne. To the battle zone. Go hard or go home. Turn the mic on.
We're here at the 2019 SummerSlam, a team camp event where teams from North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Minnesota, and Nebraska are competing to get ready for the 2019 high school volleyball season. I'm Jason Andera, and we're here to give you a full preview of South Dakota high school volleyball as well as North Dakota high school volleyball over the next hour. We're going to start by talking about some of the best players in the state of South Dakota who came to the Future 50 event. It's not often that 50 of the best players in the state in any sport get a chance to compete against each other, but also get to know each other. That's exactly what happened at Adrenaline Volleyball's second annual Future 50 Elite Camp.
It's just a really amazing experience because, we don't get to play like the AA kids ever, so it's just really awesome to just play against all these amazing athletes, and it really does make you better because it pushes you to go after every ball.
Yeah, it's fun to compete against the people that I compete against during the season and be with them. It's fun to see different competition, push yourselves.
It's definitely gotten me better throughout the day. It's opened my eyes up to a lot more. And this is my first year doing Future 50, but it's incredible. Like, I've learned many new things, new skills, and I've met a lot of new people too.
The Future 50 is determined from coach nominations during the 2018 season. All nominees were debated and selected from a board of South Dakota high school coaches from all three classes and all parts of the state. The top 50 were invited to this event, and they showed how much talent resides in South Dakota.
The level of play in the state and talent just continues to go up, and so we try and ask coaches from all around the state. Now that we're into it a couple years, we're starting to get a bigger watch list, if you will, and part of our job is just to educate coaches about players we need to look out for, right? And we should be watching and notify the public, the media, right, on up-and-coming talent. And so for the Future 50, it is quite a task, and I appreciate the coaches that help us, that give us input, give us names. And now that we're a couple years into it, we're watching some of these kids more and more.
The camp started with elite players being put into position groups. From there, they were tested in their overall skill using the TOP format, which stands for Total Overall Player. It's designed to objectively assess overall volleyball skills and athletic ability. The tests include different setting drills, speed and jumping tests, as well as serving and hitting accuracy. This is the first time that this camp has used TOP testing, and the players seem to enjoy it.
It was very different. I've never done anything like that. I was here last year, and we did some drills similar to that, but it was very different. Like I said, I've never done anything like that, but it was a lot of fun, nothing too hard, just relaxing and playing volleyball.
And we kind of talk about it being like an ACT test. Some have better days than others, right? But it was the first time, the last time we're going to do it, and so hopefully it's something that just helps the sport and helps promote more and more kids.
Players were rated on their results in the TOP testing format. Here's a look at how the testing went. Attacking was split up into slide attacks and transition attacks. In the slide attack, Katie Fernholz of Miller led the way, with Caitlin Pruis of Sioux Falls Christian and Rihanna Nez out of Rapid City Central just behind. Addie Dwight from Langford and Pegran Kong of Sioux Falls, Washington all showed well. In the transition attack, Sophie Tietz of Watertown led the way, with PK, Emily Miller, Katie Fernholz, and Addie Dwight all showing they can swing. In the block vertical, Addie Dwight came out on top, with Pegran Kong, Bergen Riley, Sophie Tietz, and Abigail Van Ruler, all with great showings. There were several setting drills, and Bergen Riley and Reagan Riley of O'Gorman did well in all of them, but particularly well in the front set. In the back set, it was Madeline Groft of Northwestern who took the top score. And for serving, no one did it better than Elizabeth Denovan of Sioux Falls Roosevelt, while Haven Hines of Huron, Bergen Riley of O'Gorman, Emily Bees of McCook Central Montrose, and Bryn Askew of O'Gorman all had great numbers. In the serve-receive test, Haley Indall of Burke topped out, with Kaylee Fouth, Brittany Askew, Peyton Millis all had great showings. The top composite score takes into consideration your overall volleyball skill, and here were those top players. Sophie Tietz of Watertown took the top spot with Addie Dwight, Katie Fernholt, Pegaran Kong, Brooklyn Kusler, Abby Glanzer, Bergen Riley, Peyton Milius, Morgan Hammerbeck, and McKenna Larson all making the top list. The complete list and leaderboard is available at toptestvb.com.
The state is chock full of talent, and there are maybe 7 players that are playing high school volleyball in South Dakota right now that will end up at major Division I programs. One of those we know for sure is Pegaran Kong from Sioux Falls, Washington. Let's find out a little bit more about her. If you're talking about volleyball in South Dakota, PK means just one thing. Pegaran Kong, one of the best volleyball players in the area. People have always pronounced her name multiple ways.
Okay, well, my name is pronounced like Pegaran, so it's like, yeah, just like roll the R, kind of like that. But in kindergarten, it was like hard for like a lot of people to say. So then one day this kid was like, wait, what is it? So I was like, it's Pegaran. He's like, Pegadan? I was like, yep, that's it. So from like kindergarten to like 8th grade, I went by like Pegadan. And then 8th grade year, my algebra teacher was like looking at my name, it was first day of class, and he's like, PK? And I was like, that'd be me. So then now I go by PK.
Not many people are as easygoing and easy to root for as PK. She brings the personality, and she brings it on the court. She started playing volleyball just 5 years ago.
I didn't grow like a true like passion to it until like late sophomore year, but I started playing when I was in 7th grade.
There's no doubt her 6'4" body gives her a huge advantage.
In middle school is like when I really started growing. And then from there, I've just always been like way taller than everybody else. So yeah, I mean, like I don't mind being tall. I mean, it's like kind of hard to find pants. Like that's about it. Like I like being tall.
But for this dynamite middle hitter, it's her agility, power, athleticism, and court smarts that make her one of the top volleyball prospects in the region. In just her first year of playing club volleyball, she found herself garnering interest from colleges, even though she hadn't played a set of high school volleyball yet. After her freshman year at Sioux Falls, Washington, a lot more interest from major Division I colleges started pouring in. When she originally started shopping colleges, she didn't want to go too far from home, but after taking a few visits and seeing some different places, she warmed up to moving away.
Well, I mean, originally I didn't want to go far away from home just because it's like, I'm kind of like a shy person at like first, so it's like moving like so far away from home for like 4 years would like be kind of hard for me, I felt like. But then I decided it's like, college is kind of like my 4 years to like start something for myself. Like, I mean, this will like be the beginning of like a new life for me, so it's like, whether that's far away or even close to home, like I'd be okay with like no matter what the distance was.
With so many colleges showing interest, she quickly pared her list down to her top 4 colleges: Colorado State, Iowa State, Tennessee, and Louisville. In the end, Louisville set themselves apart with an extra level of care.
That just really meant a lot for me, for them to like seek out for somebody who like knew me and like meant something to me, and for them to like make a relationship with them to like get to know me better. So like that's just like what really like set them higher than the other schools.
Another thing PK can't wait for is the level of competition that she'll see at the major Division I level.
That's another reason why I wanted to play college volleyball, is because like I get to play at a competitive level all the time rather than just like here and there, like playing here. And like, yeah, it's just like something I'm really looking forward to.
Truly a great kid. Here's a look at PK by the numbers. From her sophomore to her junior season, saw a huge increase in kills per set, and her hit percentage went up almost 100 points. She's looking for big things come her senior season.
Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started with the 2019 High School Volleyball preview. Coming up after the break, we'll take a look back at the 2018 state tournaments, and we'll look ahead to the 2019 contenders. Later in the show, stay with us. We've got a lot more coming up from North Dakota, and we'll preview their season as well.